Hi everyone, I'm Lucy and this is Memory Keeper Journals. Today I'm going to be working on prompt number 9, which has to do with scraps. If you are new, welcome to my channel, and if you are a regular, thank you for being here and I hope you enjoy this process. If you saw my last video, you realized I had already done the page with scraps and covered the whole background of 2 pages, and so it's ready for me. And since this prompt is about scraps, I figured I'm going to be doing more scraps and creating a belly band with everything I have in this box. Well, not everything, but most of it is going to be from here. And I am not going to use anything new. Just anything that I have left over in this box is going to be used for that belly band. I do have to figure out what the focal point will be, but I do want to use everything that I have available to me that I've used in other projects that I am just accumulating here. I don't want to accumulate any more scraps, so this is the perfect time, like I mentioned in the prior videos, that I need to use up all of my scraps. So this is the perfect opportunity to do that with. So here I have this cardstock that I have left over as a strip from one of the other projects, and I decided here that I was just going to bend or just score that little piece there to create a little pocket on that belly band. So that I thought it was a really good idea just to add a little pocket and make it a little different this time around, because trying to find ideas on what else you can do, I mean, it just you trying to come up with something, for me, I think it's a little hard. I feel that whenever you're working on something, whatever comes to your mind or whatever feels right in that moment, just try it. And if it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, you can start all over, right? So I figured, oh, a little pocket here, why not? We could just do that and let's see how it goes. So I took a few of my digital's leftover scraps that I had in the box to create a collage on the belly band. I did a few different colors, some vintage papers, book pages, antique pieces of paper, and I cut them all in squares, and I decided that I would maybe do some of the distressing ink on the edges on some of these, and some of them I will just leave it as is. And first I noticed I have this paper, so I figured I can cover the whole thing and then maybe add a couple here and there, but then eventually I ended up not wanting to just do this page on top of the belly band and add more to it. I thought that this one was going to be a good cover up for a startup of my collaging situation that I wanted to do here, but I ended up covering it all up. Don't ask me why. I don't know, because it was fine. This is one of the digitals that are from TaylorMade, which has to do with avocado dyed papers, and it has a beautiful lace background on it, and I love this one. I always use it on all of my projects too, besides the pages of art of writing. I use it in all of my collages as well too. So not sure why I ended up covering it up, but I guess it was the mood that I was in. So here I'm already almost done collaging all of the pages on the pieces that I had already cut off, and see how is almost covered all of it, of the original paper that I had already put on the belly band. And so I decided, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it all off with the scraps that I had and leave it as is. So it came out pretty cool. I decided to use some of the wallpaper digitals from TaylorMade, and I was drawn into the blue color. So that's the one that I use. And I make sure to keep that little pocket for my bookmark that I wanted to do on this belly band. And now I'm just trying to see how I want it to look in the page and what I'm gonna add, but I'm gonna distress it and then we can just start decorating it. While I was distressing it, I decided I wanted to sew around it. It just keeps all the edges together and it won't come off, especially when we are gonna be putting something in between the belly band. But you'll see how good it looks. It's just very simple, single stitch, and I took it to my sewing machine and did that, and look how cute it looks. All neat and clean. And then it's this dress. So I figure now would be the perfect time to decorate. It looks pretty. The whole page is collage pretty much, and so is the belly band. So the bookmark would be different. I was thinking I can probably do the one thing I did in one of my journals that I sold in the past, which was a ribbon. And then I wanted to add like a wax seal. Because I haven't used my wax seals in such a long time, I just thought about it and I said, well, why don't you just do that? So I took my wax seal out and decided to just make a brand new one in white, which would match perfectly to put into this belly band just to decorate. Oh, I knew this was gonna take a while because that flame was not hot enough. So eventually I took my lighter and I did it. I warmed it up pretty fast and then I put it in my thing and started, doing the wax seal. So I kind of cut that part out because honestly, you would have seen the whole thing getting black and smoke everywhere because I was using the lighter instead of the candle. So I had to edit that out. But here I was cleaning it out and you can tell that it was kind of black because the back was, look at that. It was pretty nasty and black from the lighter. But it came off, so it was okay. And so I get to have a beautiful wax seal after I was done cleaning that thing. And look how cute it came out. It looks so pretty. And I wanted it in white because I'm going to be making holes in it anyways. I could always do some wax seal later, but I never ended up doing that. I just went ahead and did holes in it on both top and bottom, and then added the ribbon through it and added into the belly band. And I have forgotten about the pocket at this point when I was doing this because I have forgotten that I was gonna do a bookmark that goes inside of the pocket. So this goes to show how my brain is actually working, especially when I'm not feeling well. I just really needed a little break in my office and just sit there and just craft for a little bit. And the Junk Journal July has always helped me to just, relax and just craft and have fun. And it keeps a lot of stuff off from my mind, just hanging out in my office for a little while. Anyway, I just went ahead and did it with the ribbon, put it right through the wax seal, which can be moved. And it can also be used as another type of belly band, but it ended up being something that can hold the bookmark in that pocket as well. So it doesn't need it, but I figured that would be a good purpose for it. If not, even adding something extra. If not, then decorative, not a big deal. It can be taken off if I wanted to, but I just left it. I was just playing with it. So it doesn't have to be this way. So if you ever wanted to do something like that, you don't really have to add a pocket in the same page that you're doing the belly band with the ribbon, you know, and you can add something else. It could be, instead it could be a lace, or it could be something else. And I think I was inspired by a friend of mine, Kylie, who has sent me happy mails, and in one of her happy mails she has sent me a beautiful belly band with a lace, and it was so pretty decorated. In the middle circle that I have, instead of the wax seal, she had a piece of a circle piece of cardstock, which would had a design, and you can move it up and down, which was interactive, and I thought that was really cute. So that's where I got that inspiration from while doing this one. So now I decided to add a little bit of ruffle on the bottom and on the top of the belly band, just to decorate it a little bit more. And then we can glue it into the page. These ruffles are actually scraps that I have left over from a project that I was working on. So it came out perfect for this project. I only glued it on the top and bottom, and now we're gonna glue it into the page. And it's gonna be almost done, because now we're gonna work on the bookmark that's gonna go inside of the pocket of the belly band. And I also wanted to do a envelope to go inside of the belly band. And I was thinking of using wallpapers that I have left over as well. They're also scraps of wallpaper that I have, so it would have been perfect for this. And scrap handmade paper from Rose Hill Paper Cottage. So pretty much the whole page is all about scraps, just as the prompt is meant to be. Belly bands are pretty useful for junk journals. I love it because you could use it vertically or horizontally. You can add anything that you want in between the belly band. You can use anything to create a belly band. Like you can use a lace, you can use even that piece of fabric that I had with the ruffles as a belly band as well. You can use paper, you can use cardstock, you can use a design or something. You can make a hole in one of the pages and make like 2 slits where you can put paper right in between and make it seem like there is no belly band. There's so many different ways to do it. But I decided to make just a simple one this time around because we were just collaging, and that was my whole mindset of the whole page, was just this collaging setup with scraps. So just made it easy and simple for this particular project.